Hi, and welcome to English-Fabule. Are you learning English? Great. Let's learn English with a very interesting story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started.
This story begins with a poor boy. He had to leave school in the 8th grade to help his family. This was during the Great Depression, a very hard time. Nobody could guess he would build a multi-billion-dollar business. His company sells donuts and now has around 13,000 locations globally. This book will tell the amazing story of Dunkin' and how one boy's hard work made it a global name. Prepare to learn about a journey of success. 2. A boy works hard. William Rosenberg, or Bill, was born in Boston in 1916. His family lived in a poor neighborhood. Bill had nice memories of his mother, who was a good cook. She often baked delicious donuts. His father owned a small grocery store. From the age of 9, Bill helped his father there. One hot summer day, Bill sold many watermelons by himself, showing he was a natural salesman. By age 11, he spent summers selling ice cream at the beach. He used a special box with ice, and sometimes he had to run from the police because he was not really allowed to sell alone. When Bill brought money home from selling ice cream, his mother cried sadly. She thought he had stolen it, but Bill explained he had earned it. The family had many money problems, so any extra money Bill made was a big help. Bill was not afraid of hard work. As a child, he did many small jobs. He shoveled snow in winter and picked up laundry bags. When he was 10, he started delivering groceries for his father's store, working before and after school and on weekends. Bill did not like school much. He was even kicked out for a short time because he saw some kids smoking but did not tell the teacher. The teacher wanted to hit Bill, but Bill was quick and hit the teacher first. Later, his father helped him go back to school. But at age 14, Bill decided to drop out to help his family. He never finished the 8th grade. This was in 1929, when the Great Depression began. Sadly, his father's store also closed. His family's money situation became very bad. Bill took any job he could find. He shined shoes, delivered newspapers and milk, and worked for Western Union as a telegram boy. He worked very hard and became the best delivery boy in his area. His father did not have a job, so Bill's money was very important for his family to live. When he was 17, Bill joined an ice cream company called Simcoe. He learned a lot about the food business there and moved up fast, becoming a national sales manager. Later, World War II started. Bill needed an important job to avoid going to war. He found work as an electrician at a shipyard. He had a license for refrigerators from Simcoe, but it did not really help him with this new job. Still, Bill worked very hard and was promoted to a coordinator. This was an important job, so he did not have to fight. But his younger brother, Donald, went to war. Bill received a sad telegram that Donald had been killed. His mother cried terribly. This sad moment made Bill think that life was too short. For years, he had changed jobs a lot to support his family. But now he had a bigger dream. He wanted to start his own business, and it was time to make that dream real. 3. The first doughnut shop. After World War II, William Rosenberg wanted to start his own business. He first worked with a food truck company that sold coffee and snacks. But Bill soon left to create his own food service business with his friend Harry Winocour. Bill started small, with just one old truck. He spent his money on high-quality ingredients. He wanted to serve excellent food and drinks to build a good reputation. Many people laughed when Bill priced his coffee at 10 cents. Most Americans drank cheap instant coffee then. Bill made fresh, better coffee. To show its value, he offered free coffee. He told customers to pay only if they liked it. People tried it, loved it, and paid. Soon, Bill had many loyal customers. Bill was creative. He bought old taxicabs and changed them into food trucks. He added shelves and windows. Inside, he put heaters. This was new for the time. In a few years, his company had almost 200 trucks. They served factories in New England and New York. Bill noticed that coffee and doughnuts were his best-selling items. They were popular and made good profit. Because of this, in 1948, Bill opened his first fixed shop in Quincy, Massachusetts. He named it Open Kettle. In this shop, he focused on coffee and doughnuts. Other doughnut shops had only 4 or 5 types. Bill wanted to offer something special. He decided his shop would sell 52 different kinds of doughnuts. This meant a new special doughnut each week, as there are 52 weeks in a year. No other shop had so many choices. Bill also added seats, which was uncommon for doughnut shops then. The business was doing well, but Bill disliked the name Open Kettle. In 1950, after 2 years, he asked his team for new ideas. Someone said, "What do you do with a doughnut? You dunk it." Bill liked this idea immediately, so the shop's name became Dunkin' Donuts. Bill then opened 6 more Dunkin' Donuts stores around Boston. But opening each new shop took much money and time. Bill wanted the business to grow faster. His business partner, Harry, thought 7 stores were enough. But Bill had bigger plans. He dreamed of 70 stores and soon found a new way to make that happen. 4. A new idea. Bill Rosenberg had a new idea to make Dunkin' Donuts grow faster. He thought about franchising. This meant other people could pay to open their own Dunkin' Donuts stores. Bill would then get a part of the money these new stores made. This way, the company could open many stores without Bill running them all. Franchising was not common then. Many people did not trust it, and some bad franchises had given it a poor reputation. But Bill strongly believed it was the quickest path to success for Dunkin' Donuts. However, Bill's business partner, Harry Winocour, did not like this plan. Harry felt it would make things too complicated. There was already some tension between them. Harry thought Bill was taking all the credit. Because of this disagreement, Bill and Harry decided to separate. In 1955, Bill bought Harry's share of Dunkin' Donuts for $350,000. Bill had to borrow money for this. This briefly slowed Dunkin's growth. But now, Bill had full control of the business. Harry used the money to start his own donut company, Mr. Donut. This new company became Dunkin' Donuts' biggest competitor. The first Dunkin' Donuts franchise opened in 1955. Bill's idea worked well. In just 10 years, Dunkin' Donuts grew to over 100 locations. Stores opened across the United States and then worldwide. Harry later saw that franchising was a good idea. He also started franchising his Mr. Donut shops. This made the competition between the two donut chains stronger. In 1968, Dunkin' Donuts went public. This meant its shares were sold on the stock market. It was one of the first food service companies to do this. The company continued to expand, adding new stores and products. Dunkin' Donuts was very successful. 5. A big company. Bill Rosenberg worked very hard for many years. He built Dunkin' Donuts into a big company with many locations. But in 1971, Bill received news about his health. He was diagnosed with lung cancer. Because he was not as healthy, Bill decided it was time to step back. He stopped running the daily business. He still loved the company he started, but he needed to rest more after decades of hard work. The company continued to grow and find success. Then, in 1990, a new and very large company decided to buy Dunkin' Donuts. This company was named Allied Lions. Allied Lions was already famous for owning another popular brand, the ice cream chain, Baskin-Robbins. This purchase marked a significant change for Dunkin' Donuts, bringing it under a new owner. After acquiring Dunkin' Donuts, Allied Lions made another important move. They also bought the company's main competitor, Mr. Donut. This was the donut chain started by Bill's former business partner, Harry Winokur. So, both big donut businesses were now owned by the same large company. Since Dunkin' Donuts was a stronger and more recognized brand, Mr. Donut store owners were given a choice. They could change their shops and become Dunkin' Donuts locations. This helped Dunkin' Donuts expand its reach even further across the country. Many years passed after Bill stepped back. In 2002, William Rosenberg, the man who started everything, passed away. He had lived a long life and fought many serious illnesses, including different types of cancer and diabetes, with strength. Although he knew he should not eat donuts because of his health, it is said he still enjoyed one sometimes. Bill Rosenberg's vision and dedication were the foundation of Dunkin' Donuts. His passing marked the end of an era for the company's founder. But the story of Dunkin' Donuts was far from over. His legacy would live on through every cup of coffee and every donut sold. 6. Coffee and competition. In December of 2005, Dunkin' was sold again. A group of private investment companies bought it for $2.4 billion. This new ownership brought many changes to the brand. In 2006, a new slogan was created: "America runs on Dunkin'." This was part of a big, multi-million-dollar advertising campaign. The goal was to show how Dunkin's coffee helped busy Americans stay energized and continue with their day. This period marked a significant shift for Dunkin' Donuts. The company began to prioritize coffee sales more than donut sales. Before, donuts were clearly the main product people thought of when they heard the name. But now, coffee became the central focus. This new direction put Dunkin' in direct competition with other large coffee companies, especially Starbucks. Dunkin' decided to start this competition with a clever advertising campaign. They made fun of Starbucks's pretentious menu, which had many complicated drink names. These ads showed customers struggling to order fancy, hard-to-pronounce drinks. This was Dunkin's way of saying their coffee was simple and for everyone. Since then, the two companies have been in constant competition, and even today, they remain the two biggest coffeehouse chains in the world. Later, in January 2019, the company made a very noticeable change. They officially changed their name. The word donuts was removed from all official places, including signs, logos, and coffee cups. From then on, the company would simply be known as Dunkin'. At first, many customers were not happy. They found it hard to understand why the company wanted to move away from the donuts it was originally famous for. However, this change clearly showed the company's strong focus on being a leading coffee brand. 7. Big problems. Dunkin' faced new and difficult problems in the years after its big changes. Not all company decisions were popular, and some caused big trouble. One big problem came from an advertisement in Thailand. A Dunkin' store in that country made an ad for a new charcoal donut. The ad showed a woman with dark black makeup on her face. This was done to promote the black donut. Many people outside of Thailand saw this ad. They quickly said it was bizarre and racist. While using racial stereotypes in ads was more common in Thailand, this specific ad caused a lot of negative discussion for Dunkin' around the world. Another serious issue was about customer information and safety online. In 2019, the state of New York took Dunkin' Brands to court. Dunkin' Brands is the main company that owns Dunkin'. The lawsuit was about data breaches. In 2015, hackers had stolen private account details from customers who used Dunkin's loyalty program. The lawsuit said that Dunkin' knew about this problem but did not tell its customers for a long time. This meant people's information was at risk. Later, another similar hack happened. Many felt that Dunkin' was too relaxed and did not protect its customers' private information well enough. Dunkin' Brands later agreed to pay $650,000 in fines. However, it was believed that much of the stolen customer data had already been sold on the Internet. Finally, the company's decision to change its name also created some unhappiness. In 2019, Dunkin' officially removed donuts from its name. It became known simply as Dunkin'. At first, many customers did not like this new name. They could not understand why the company wanted to move away from the word donuts. After all, donuts were what the company became famous for, right from the beginning. These were big challenges for Dunkin' as it continued its journey. 8. The Dunkin' story today. The story of Dunkin' is a journey from a small shop to a global brand. It began with William Rosenberg, a boy who faced many problems. He left school early to help his family during hard times. From a young age, he knew the value of hard work, doing many different jobs to earn money. His dream started with a food truck, and then a shop called Open Kettle in 1948. William had a new idea to offer many kinds of donuts and good coffee. This was special for that time. Later, he had a very important idea: franchising. This meant letting other people open Dunkin' shops. This was not common back then, but William believed it would help Dunkin' grow fast. It did, reaching over 100 places in just 10 years, and then spreading across the United States and globally. Today, Dunkin' is a very big company with about 13,000 locations worldwide. It is now known more for its coffee than its donuts. The company changed its name from Dunkin' Donuts to just Dunkin' in 2019 because of this new focus. It is one of the biggest coffee chains in the world. Even with some problems like bad advertisements and customer data issues, Dunkin' is still a part of many people's daily lives. William Rosenberg passed away in 2002. His life shows the power of hard work, good ideas, and never giving up. He built a large business from nothing. He also helped many other franchise businesses grow because of his smart thinking. His legacy is not only the food and drinks, but also his spirit of trying new things and staying strong. What is your favorite Dunkin's drink or snack?
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.